Hey guys, it's been a minute since I did a video on the S4, so I just wanted to take you through some of the things that I'm doing on my S4 right now. There's really not much to it, but I have it set up a certain way. Nothing fancy. I just put a nice launcher on there because sometimes you get bored with the same old Touchwiz experience or just whatever my HTC Sense. I run a different launcher on there sometimes, but then sometimes I do want to go back to stock, so to speak, stock Touchwiz, I'll say. But right now, I just have the one home page. Got my scriptures up there at the top, like always, and I got my walking meter there. That's one of the best applications for Samsung that they've done through Touchwiz, or the enhancements they've done through Touchwiz. I really like that because I can enter in what I've eaten for the day. I can enter in how much time I've run at the track, or I've worked out, or I've walked. All of that is taken care of right there, and it does it on its own. Basically, it helps me monitor that. So I appreciate that application from Samsung. But anyway, this is how I have mine set up right now for my daily use, and I just have the Action Launcher on here. I thought this was not going to be my favorite application or launcher, but it's nice not to have a bunch of home screens. I like swiping over right there and going to what I want to go to. I can press O or just press a letter and it takes me straight through it, or I can just tap up there and you can see the latest 2 things that I've searched for on my device, and you just type in something and it'll take you to it. And I think that's a great thing. I think that's a really nice thing. So I don't run very much on my devices. I keep it as simple as possible because I don't want to bog it down and overload it. So right now, Action Launcher has proven to me that it's a really nice launcher. I'm not a fan of a list type deal, but since I can just press a letter or something like that, and I also like that all of my applications are there, and it's really nice. I think I've gotten used to it, and I'll probably load this up on my HTC One as well. As far as applications, other than that walking one that I'm using, I'm now using Falcon Pro, opposed to the Twitter application, the stock Twitter application. Wow, the Falcon Pro is nice for this reason right here. Full web browsing, the experience as soon as I pop into the application, I really like that. If I want to retweet or favorite or share, it's just down there or reply. I really like that. There's some if it has a video, it'll play the video down there. I think that's really a really nice feature for a Twitter application. It really does wonders compared to the stock Twitter application. I seem to have a lot of problems with it, like not sending my tweets, not sending my pictures. It fails a lot. I don't know if that's just my device or whatever. Anybody else sound off if you have that experience too. But this is what I'm using right now for my Twitter application. My email, I always use the stock email. Sometimes I'll load up something else, but I'm pretty much using the stock keyboard. I've actually been doing a lot of Instagram here lately. Now that they've had video, I'm not really into social media like that, even as much as I like the phones and stuff like that, but social media has never really been my thing, believe it or not. But the Instagram is a really nice, application, so I've been using that. You can follow me on Instagram at Mr. J.L. Williams. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. J.L. Williams. My Facebook page for my website or whatever, promote my videos and things like that is facebook.com / the Technology Titan. And my blog is at technologytitan.wordpress.com. All those things you can find me on. And if you're on my YouTube, you already know. Really head over to my blog and stuff because I really like to have a discussion over there. I might decide to go ahead and go full time with the blog and not post, not really do anything with YouTube. But YouTube is such a great experience, and it can be real nice. And but I think getting out, I'm leaning towards starting my own website full time is what I'm doing. So anyway. Another application that I use regularly is Skype. I don't want to open that up because I don't want to reveal, people's information there. I keep my Currents on hand. Google Currents is a really nice device, or excuse me, a nice application. I have set up in the technology section, and I have all my favorite. If you swipe hard from the left, you can see everything that you've signed up for and put into your section here. So every day I come in and I start with CNET. And once it updates, I scroll through and I read whatever I want to read. If I want to share it, I'll show you how it looks when you share it. If you haven't used Google Currents, it's a nice e-reader type application. It's really nice. So you just go into something, and then you can touch somewhere on here, and you can select how you want to share it with all of these right here. So we'll choose Falcon Pro, and then you just hit share, and then it'll send your tweet out. I think that using Google Currents is a nice way to keep it Google, if you want to say that. I use the Google search right there because I don't like to long press on the menu button, and with the launcher you don't do that. So having that icon right there is it's pretty nice. I like it. So that's pretty much it. I keep my phone, my messages, and my browser down there. And that's pretty much it. How I know it's probably kind of boring to some people, but and obviously I have my camera down there, but I go directly into applications when I'm using them. But on my desktop, oh, let me point this out real quick. So free TV basically is not the newest episodes, but it's there. I'm working, guys. Sorry. AE History Channel and Lifetime decided to give some free TV. Now this is just like Crackle. This isn't something that's new. Get these in the market right now because they're actually free. You don't have to. It has a list of providers that you can sign in with, but you don't have to. You can go ahead and sorry, my computer. Hold on one second. My computer's starting up on its own. Sorry about that. You hear some background, but you can go into shows, and then you can scroll down to, let's go to Scared Straight. I used to do the Scared Straight program at the local prisons when I was in law enforcement. I think it's hilarious. All right, so this guy's crying. He probably was a thug on the streets. So what you get into, you can see that when it originally aired, you can see how long it is, and it gives you a brief summary, and then you just press play and it'll start up depending on how fast your connection is. I'm up in the computer room, so I don't have the best service in the computer room. So you're faced with commercials, and after the commercials are over, it's just like TV. You watch TV. Now Crackle actually is my favorite application for doing things like this, not Netflix, because anything that's free, I think you should take advantage of anything that is free being offered to you. Now it says free to you, but they're going to get paid off of you from the advertisements like this. But in the end, you're not coming out of your pocket for a monthly subscription. So there's plenty of ways to have fun on your device and pretty much have everything on your device, whether it be a tablet or a smartphone or whatever, mainly smartphones. You can really have an on-the-go device with all these free offerings that these companies offer up and free applications. So whenever this decides to buffer, try not to bore you, but whenever you get your Android device, there's plenty of things that you can do to make it its own. You can customize it. And having the free TV, it's a nice touch. It's a nice touch to be able to have free, if it would ever load. It always does this when you're on camera. Things start to go wrong. Any event, it's just TV. It's just like Crackle. It'll play for a little bit, then you'll see a little marker coming up for a commercial down here at the bottom, and then it'll play again, just like Crackle. I say Crackle is probably a little bit better though, because Crackle has a wider selection. I mean, it has a very nice selection of shows, and it's got all the old school shows on there too. So there it is, guys. This is how I'm running my S4 right now. It's been a while. I do have cases for them, but I take the cases off when I'm in the house because I don't want to have the clunky cases on it around the house if I don't need to. But what's on your Android phone? What's on your S4? Put it in the comments and tell me about some applications that I should pick up. See you in the next video, guys.